Welcome back, dear students. In this lesson, we want to look at events. What are events in Solang Solidity? Then, as usual, compare it with our native or vanilla Solidity for EVM. Now, when you talk about events, it's basically every action that takes place in your smart contract. There are times you want to track it. This is what is called event, something that happened. So event is now like the keyword you use to track specific actions. Like for example now, if you have a token, like this we use then, this function stores when this number, send the number, change it and stores it. What about if we want to know whenever somebody add a number? Let's assume this is like a saving smart contract, like for a bank-related smart contract, for example, and then people can deposit money, they can save money or whatever. Now, in this case, we want to always be sure, just like a normal bank, you have a draft, you need to be sure, okay, this person deposited. So we want to track who deposited what, when. So you need to make sure this emits an event anytime this function is executed before it closes off in here. So, and for you to do that, you can use what is called this event. And for example, you can see how you declare an event. So you can declare an event just like you have it here. So you can declare the event here and give it the name. For example, maybe money deposits. You understand? So that when anybody deposits money, who is the person, the address, user. It can be the user, it can be the whatever as much as you need. You can put here the uint, for example, can be the amount deposited. So you understand? So inside here now, you can emit it. So I have been saying this, just comment, you do double slash and some other comment like this for multiple lines. So this is it now, event, money deposit. Then inside there you can say, okay, whenever this is happening, that's when you talk about the emit. For example, you see this is saying address.this, that's the address of this wallet. Contract. Sorry, and remember when you are looking at this on Solang Solidity for Solana, it's not directly just referring to the contract, but the contract data. When you're having your contract on EVM, for example, this means straight to the address of that smart contract. So this is how you put in the emit in here, and whenever this function is executed, for example, it sends this out, which is this event. It gets emitted, and then outside DApp or app or interface or whatever can listen to it. So if you have your DApp, for example, front end, then you can use events to make sure when this deposit is done, it gets emitted. When it gets emitted, you can now listen to it, that event, that okay, money deposit, who deposit, how much was deposited. then you can do whatever you want to do on your front end with that particular event. But you look at things like this index, mean you can have a kind of a title for it, like a topic for your event. So I think this can only allow you to index like up to max of about 3 for it. So in the normal vanilla, and as well on the Solang Solidity. And I think in Solang Solidity, it can also silently just ignore this index. So you can read through the resources as well to learn more. So a lot of things you can learn about, you can see index is stored as topic. So you need to use that keyword index for it. So data encoded as data, ABI encoded for the vanilla. Then event name uniqueness is not required, but this event user modifier address, this to be unique, it's not, but you should always use a good unique name to save yourself headache or other people that will be working with your smart or maintaining your smart contract. So then event declaration inside or outside the contract. So inside or outside. Then event signature hashing, how the signature are being hashed. This wasn't specified when I was going through the documentation first. So that, but this is using KK256 hash. Then anonymous event is supported here, but not specified as well. You can as well check the resources. But the basic things you need to go on from this lesson is, if you want to have to listen to something in your DApp front end, while deploying your smart contract, you should have planned that. Integrate events to help you listen to those things. And from there, you cannot just ask your smart contract to go and be going through the blockchain itself. It will be costly. It is an accolade tax. It's not viable. So the easiest thing, any aspect you need that you may want to actually listen to the event happening, you had better make sure you add it right from the scratch when writing your Solang Solidity for Solana program code. And then you can be able to listen to it. Got any question, need help, join the community and get support. I remain Solomon Foske. See you in the next lesson. Keep the programming spirit and alive. Peace.